All right, I keep the freezer and the dasher and everything in. Come on, maybe put this up. But I keep it in my freezer and keep it cold because this dasher on this Immergood freezer is pretty thick. So I like to chill it before I use it. So we'll get that out, get it in the freezer. All right, container in. I'm gonna add some ice. We'll spread it around and then we'll keep layering ice and salt until we get about 3/4 of the way up or so. Layer of salt. More ice. And then probably one more time for now. All right, we're gonna start mixing some stuff up here. So first is we're gonna make, this makes probably 2 gallons really. The maker makes 3 gallons, but we're making 2 gallons with this mix. Really comes out to be about 2.5 gallons. All right, so I use just imitation vanilla flavor. I actually think it tastes better. Maybe my taste buds aren't as refined, but 4 teaspoons. 2, 3, 4. And this, I'm not really following a recipe here. I'm just making this up as I go today. Never done butterfinger ice cream before. All right, next is a whole gallon of whole milk. All right, we're gonna get the sugar in there, get it dissolving. So I'm using about 2 cups. This mix that I use calls for 2.5. But we're actually gonna put some peanut butter in this later that'll have sugar in it. So we're substituting a little bit there. All right, and then heavy whipping cream. Calls for 8 ounces, but I actually kind of like more. So we're gonna go to 10 ounces on this. All right. Next is the mix I'm talking about. All right, so this is Country Frozen Desserts ice cream mix. So I use this, it's a little bit easier than playing with eggs. Some people don't use eggs at all, but I don't know. I think it's a lot better with mix or even eggs. So it's a packet of some powder that goes in, and these are the directions that I'm kind of going through. So we cut the sugar just a little bit. We used all the milk. We cut back on the whipping cream just a tad, we added some heavy whipping cream. We got the vanilla in there, and now we're gonna mix it up. And I mix this up a lot. I want all that sugar dissolved. So I'll sit here and do this for a few minutes, let it sit, probably do it again for a few minutes. Can't be too slow because I already got ice melting in there, and I don't want it freezing up without it churning. All right, so I'm gonna do this for a little while, and I'll catch you in a few minutes. All right, all mixed up. And actually, I misspoke. It's for some reason I was thinking a cup was 4 ounces. So I went ahead and put a full 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream in. Let's see if I can get this centered on there without fighting it. One-handed here. Yep, that's on there. Yep, there we go. Patch it down. All right, on with the lid. All right. All right. This Immergood freezer is pretty nice. Drops down, locks. All right. I don't have the belt on it yet. I don't have a clutch set up, so I just do it by hand. There it goes. All right, let's get this thing running. I got fuel in it already. Hopefully the fuel's still good. This is a 1928 McCormick Deering. It's like a horse and a half. And yeah, I picked it up, made the cart myself. Freezer came from Immergood. But I'm gonna set you down. We'll try to get this thing started. All right, first we're gonna open up on the mixer, and I'm gonna pump the fuel by hand. Pretty cool fuel system on this. So that's a cam driven fuel pump right there. There's your cam and your arm, and it pumps fuel up this line to the mixer, into the mixer. The mixer has a partition in it running across right there. So it pumps fuel in it till it overflows. When it overflows, it flows down this tube back to the fuel tank, which is inside here. So pretty simple. So we'll get that back in. Let's make sure our spark plug's hooked up. Sometimes that wire comes out there. All right, we'll get the oil going. See if we can get this thing started. All right, while that's going out there, we are going to first scoop some peanut butter out. I have no clue how much. So we pulled out half a cup of sugar. So we're definitely gonna go more than half a cup. And my gut feeling is telling me a cup and a half, which is, I don't know, that's a lot now that I look at it. So we'll scoop some in here. 3 big scoops we'll use. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. And somebody told me to heat this up and it will kind of melt down and mix in better. So we're gonna try it. Next, butterfinger, because it's butterfinger ice cream. Again, no clue how many. I'm just gonna start dumping. Basically, I'm gonna put these in a plastic bag. I'm gonna get a hammer and I'm gonna crush them. All right, now that we got those crushed up, although we made a little mess, we're going to stop the making process. Open everything up. What we got so far, starting to freeze just a little bit. We've got heated up peanut butter. Pour it in. Looks like it's going straight to the bottom. We had one little chunk in there, so I did that for 1.5 minutes, so maybe 2 minutes next time. All right, and I'll scoop that out here in a minute. So next is the peanut butter pieces. This is a lot. I'm not gonna pour all this in there. And to avoid spilling it, I'm gonna put you down and I'm gonna pour maybe about half. The other half we'll use for toppings later. Back on with the lid. Back down. We'll get the belt back on here. Very carefully. Got it. All right. Now for some more ice. And more salt. And more ice. And we're going all the way to the top now. pack it down, give that a few minutes to melt, and we'll put even more in there. And then it'll probably take about 30 minutes after this. It's already been in there about 15 or so. Check our oiler here. Alright, that's when we're about done. Alright, I think that's it. Get this belt off. See what it looks like. Oh yeah. All right. We'll let that freeze for a little while. Let the engine cool off, and then we'll shut her down. And we'll have a little taste of ice cream. All right, go ahead and shut it down. We're gonna let that sit up for a little while in the freezer. Learn the easiest way to get it to firm up is just to leave it in there and let that salt do the work. I think it's even colder than the freezer itself, the actual deep freezer. So we'll let it sit there for a little while, and I'll serve a little bit to the family and package the rest for the boys at work, and have us a little meal tomorrow.